Okay. Thank you very much. This morning, welcome to everybody. Welcome to Vanuatu. This is Vanuatu, and as you can see, patient right in front of you, talking to you. My name is Harris Apos. My role is I am the area council secretary representing the Torba provincial government on this island, and also the national government and NGO who was who really working with us on this island. So this is my job. Um, secondly, I would like to say something about what is actually happening on Rah Island and Motalava Sahol as far as tourism is concerned. Here on Rah Island, on the island of Motalava, community from Rah is very fortunate in accessing most of the development in tourism business. As we can see now on Rah Island, we have the lending scheme. It is a kind of scheme where the whole community of Rah they come and lend the money and use that money to make any kind of business, any sorts of business they want to make, any business. Then later on, put back the money to the committee responsible, so that other families they can also part with the projects to change their living, and could be raise money for school fees, and could be any source of basic needs that they want with that money. But as long as they borrow that money, they have to give back the money. It is a part of a lending scheme, so they have to put back the money to the committee in charge of that lending scheme. Another thing too that is accessing community from Rah is the educational fund. It is the fund that in Vanuatu, we can say that the government of Vanuatu is responsible for free education from year 1 to year 6, and the parents are responsible for from year 7 to year 12 and 13. So our island is also very fortunate to have that educational fund where they can use that money to buy school fees for their children from year 7, year 8 up to year 13. And this fund is now exists, and they're using it at this moment. They're using that fund now. We have also another fund, is the development fund, where that fund, the community, the chiefs really use that fund for community use. Any development for the community. Apart from that one I have mentioned before, they use that money to develop anything in the community. Another thing also is this month we also witnessed the official opening of the Rah community Apos. That is another development that comes into the community, where actually it is responsibility of the provincial government or national government of Vanuatu. They are responsible for that. But in other hand, tourism has come into that island. Then tourism program, like we can say, our friends, our girl guide from Melbourne in Australia, they have taken over that responsibility instead of our government to help the people from Rah, assisting them with their development in creating, providing them with materials like medicine, with funding, and then later on we can build our post. Then now it's open. We have come to the establishment of that post, and also we have opened up that post where people from community from Rah they can use that. So that is something we're talking about the community. But in other hand, they also help each individual in our community, like we have bungalows, we have other product where we can have them by our own, and tourists come and throw money into the community. They also installed the solar system, lightings in Rah community hall, and also distribute other materials to each individual family on Rah Island. And all this development is something that we are very proud to say that we thank Simon Humphries. He is the one that um, maybe God may give us somebody like him to help our poor people, our needy people who really in it on this island. So we found him on 2006 where he came over to Motalava, and we are proud as a Melanesian where we said God give Simon to us to who that so that he can really help us in part of other parts of development where the government cannot help, but Simon through means of tourism he can help us to access us in other part of development to bring up our living system or uh, help us in other way, one way or the other, where we need for him to, tourism to help us. So I think this is all I can say about the tourism industry in Motalava Island. But really, we thank Simon, and on behalf of the leaders here in Motalava, we would like to say thank you to Simon, and also thank you to our guests from any part of the world, one way or the other, which you are providing service or help to the community of Motalava. Thank you very much.